We are integrating this principle as part of the alignment of our policies and practice and a sustainable city. With Ponce, believe in a city where all women and men, young and old, are empowered to mobilize their knowledge, their creativity, and work together across all of our society for sustainable and just development, environmental protection, and meeting the challenges to advance gender equality, justice, and empowerment of women. The city has worked in a plan with the Puerto Rican network of cities, business, and non-organizations that are not governmental, signatory of the United Nations Global Compact. Promoting this principle, we have been taking into account in the development, revision of public policies, and practice of gender equality of women empowerment. The city has adopted a plan to promote and support the workers-owned corporations as the vehicle to promote sustainable jobs, without which there cannot be any sustainable development. For this academic municipal business program, we are being supported by the Center for Business and Human Rights of the Inter-American University and the Small Business Development Administration of Puerto Rico. Our ultimate goal is to actively empower women to participate as a worker owner in the economical life of our city and in our country. This program will ensure the inclusion of women's skill and talent, not with any empty slogan, but with a specific practice and policies. I thank you for the opportunity you have given me today to address these essential issues with you, and for letting me share my experience as the mayor of a grand city of Ponce. I encourage you to join the dialogue with people, mayors, governors, politicians in your cities, councils, government, organizations, schools, so that they will be part of this challenging yet necessary process toward the evolution of our society that certainly cannot be completed without the empowerment of a significant group. You, us, women, we are doing, LULAC is doing. Thank you very much.
I can't tell you how much fun I have backstage with all these beautiful, talented, very powerful, intelligent Latino women. I'm having a great time. I hope all of you are as well. So thank you to Mayor Melendez. It's my honor now to bring to the stage President Margaret Moran for the award presentation to a very special honoree. Margaret? Okay, Margaret represents, we're going to talk about, the next guest is experienced, knowledgeable, and community-oriented. She represents the growing influence of women in politics. Since 2005, she has utilized her extensive private sector experience in the public sector as a member of the Coppell City Council, where she has focused on local economic development and job creation. In her 7 years as an elected city official, she has worked to cultivate a business environment that is fertile for the growth of both existing and new small businesses, and to ensure fiscal responsibility in the current economic climate. Please welcome Brianna Hinojosa Flores.
Buenas tardes. I hope y'all are enjoying your dessert. That's my favorite part. I love sugar. Thank you all so much for this honor. I'm truly humbled and very honored by this award and this recognition. It's not every day that I have the opportunity to thank women in my life that have helped shape the woman I've become today. I'm the daughter of a migrant worker. I'm the mother of 2 beautiful children. I'm the wife of an Army veteran. I'm an electrical engineer. I'm a patent attorney for a large telecommunications company. I have my MBA. I'm a former city council member. I ran for Congress in 2012. I'm the former national president for youth for LULAC. And most recently, I'm a breast cancer survivor. Thank you very much, and especially my friends that are here that represent organizations that support women like myself with cancer, my new friends that I've met today, and as y'all see, I have my pink ribbon. Thank you very much, because I've seen so many of you that I remember meeting when I was on LULAC as a youth, and I don't look like I did before. Obviously, my hair is just growing in, but my heart is still with LULAC, and I still remain the same person. Today I have the opportunity to thank 2 amazing women, but before I do, let me tell you hopefully a quick story, because they've only given me 5 minutes. In 1990, I attended my first national LULAC convention. I had just graduated from high school and had been accepted to attend Trinity University in San Antonio, Texas. Yay! I was one of those fortunate students that had a phenomenal high school counselor, a woman, Mrs. Gutierrez, who believed in me and my future. And I remember sitting at the convention listening to the adult members, many of you who are still here, including Rosa Rosales, Hector Flores, Mr. and Mrs. Moran, talking about the importance of higher education and the mission of LULAC to help our Latino youth in that endeavor. At that moment, I knew that I wanted to be a part of that mission. And so I left the convention as the newly elected National Youth President. I had taken a risk and have taken many risks since that day, with the support of a truly amazing woman who has always been by my side, my mom, and she is here with me today. My mom represents the American story. She immigrated to the U.S. at a young age. She was 4 or 5. I remember her telling me the story, we were even talking about it this morning, of the struggles in crossing the Rio Grande River illegally and living in a chicken coop until my grandfather could find work for them and a home. She worked in the fields, and as much as she loved school, she never attended a full year. The migrant season required them to leave early and come back late, and she had to travel to many places, including California. My mother also told me of the day that she decided she wanted more out of life than picking cotton. She could only afford 2 career paths. One was teaching and one was nursing. My mother raised me, she chose nursing. My mom raised me as a single mother after my parents divorced when I was 5. She received her bachelor's in nursing. She became a nurse practitioner. She went on to get her master's in women's health and her master's in adult health. She's a very educated woman, and even though she's retired, she continues to keep learning. She, as you can imagine, has been my role model and has instilled in me the drive and the determination to challenge the status quo and follow my passions, to value my education, to accept my failures and challenges as merely stumbling blocks towards success. So let's go back quick to 1990. As I went off to college as the National Youth President for LULAC, I remember my mom leaving me at my dorm room. Literally, I remember her leaving me, leaving me and turning away and going back to McAllen. And even though San Antonio was only 4 hours away, I was in a new place without a mom. But without skipping a beat, where is Mrs. Moran? There she is. Without skipping a beat, an amazing woman and her family took me under their wing. Margaret Moran, our Madam President, I thank you for taking me under your wing. She became my friend. Today she called her my hermana, but really she was like a mama to me. She was my role model, and she's been by my side for over 20 years, inspiring me to continue taking risks for our Latino community, and I'm proud and honored to call her a mom, a friend, an hermana, a mentor, a role model, someone who's guided me. If I leave you with one message, it's continue to take risks, seize the moment, don't wait for the right time, the time is now. And as a wise woman always told me, my mom reminds me every time, that God will never give you more than you can handle. So with your faith, your family, your LULAC family, continue to strive forward, and don't forget those behind you. Thank you.
Thank you, Brianna. Didn't I tell you another incredible Latina here? Okay, well, as you all know, we were expecting Rita Moreno to join us as our keynote speaker, but unfortunately, she took ill last night and expressed her apologies for not being able to be here. She loves LULAC, and illness is the only thing that would have kept her from this event today. But I'm sure she's going to be fine and recuperate in a couple of days, and I'm sure we all wish her well. Okay, so now we would like to welcome Laisha Ward, President of Community Relations at Target, for a special surprise recognition.
Good afternoon. Bienvenido. Congratulations to all of today's inductees. They're incredible leaders, as you've just heard. Wasn't Brianna incredibly inspiring? Let's give her another round of applause. Incredible. So deeply touched by her words and her passion. What an extreme role model for all of us. The women today are champions of change and just phenomenal women. I would like to take a moment to recognize another amazing leader who has dedicated more than 3 decades to LULAC, including being one of only a few women who have been president over the 85-year history at LULAC. Margaret Moran. Let's give her a round of applause. She's an amazing leader who has demonstrated a history of leadership and leadership that runs in the family. Margaret is married to Oscar Moran, who served as the national president of LULAC in the mid-1980s, for those of you who didn't know that. And unbeknownst to Margaret, I asked one of her peers if he'd say a few words about her. Here's what Antonio Tiarino, president and CEO of the Hispanic Heritage Foundation, had to say about Margaret. He says that Margaret exemplifies Latino leadership in America through her important work with LULAC on behalf of our community. Moreover, on a personal level, she never loses the warmth of her hometown of San Antonio, as she makes an impact from Capitol Hill to our neighborhoods. I also thought this quote by celebrated Chilean author Isabel Allende was really fitting for today. Giving women education, work, the ability to control their own income, inherit and own property, benefits the society. If a woman is empowered, her children and her family will be better off. If families prosper, the village prospers, and eventually, so does the whole country. She goes on to say, if this world is going to be a better place for our grandchildren and great-grandchildren, it will be women who make it so. Margaret, please join me on the stage. Your focused commitment to engaging and lifting up the Latino voice is an inspiration to us all. In honor of your service and dedication and leadership, Target has created the Margaret Moran Scholarship, two $5,000 scholarships.
Wow.
For
Oh my God, thank you. Oh my Lord. What is a blessing?
two $5,000 scholarships for a total of $10,000, one through LULAC and one through the Hispanic Scholarship Fund, that will be awarded to two deserving Latina students who apply this fall.
That is fantastic.
I want to extend my personal gratitude for the inspiration that she has provided to me and to so many others all across the globe, quite frankly. We're looking forward to seeing not only what you're going to continue to do, but what the incredible Latinas who will benefit from your scholarship will do in this world as well. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Margaret, and she really did not know that she was going to get that award. She was saying, "What's happening? Why are they saying my name? What's happening?" So sometimes it's fun to be back there. And now, please welcome back to the stage National Vice President for Women, Elsie Valdez, to present awards to tonight's honorees.
Me van a dejar hablar. Bien, muy buenas tardes nuevamente y gracias por aún estar aquí, porque vamos a dar inmediatamente el reconocimiento a las personas que este año le dedicamos este lunch en las actividades de mujeres, a 10 mujeres destacadas de toda Latinoamérica y ciudadanas americanas y miembros del LULAC. Y todos los años damos este homenaje. No le podemos dar a todas las mujeres como quisiéramos, pero tenemos que seleccionar 10 de diferentes regiones, porque hay que reconocer la labor que hacen, esa labor comunitaria, la lucha que tienen las mujeres por lograr levantar el sitial de respeto que debe tener la mujer en el mundo entero. Las mujeres tenemos que estar siempre al lado de un hombre, o al lado de una pareja, o al lado de quien usted quiera, pero al lado, que no se crean que yo voy a ir detrás. Y si me dan en la oportunidad, puedes estar segura que quizás me voy un poquito al frente y echo la cajera y no me van a alcanzar. Pero en LULAC hemos aprendido mucho sobre la lucha de la mujer. Y lo hemos aprendido, como dijeron muchas veces algunas de mis antecesoras, a través de 3 mujeres valiosísimas. Belén Robles, Rosa Rosales y nuestra actual presidenta, Margaret Moran. Un fuerte aplauso a 3 mujeres valerosas. Cada una de ellas con un estilo diferente. Cuando Belén llegó a la presidencia, fue cuando nosotros comenzamos, muchas de nosotras en LULAC, hace 26 años atrás. Y Belén tenía un estilo de que era la primera mujer que iba a romper con famoso estereotipo de que todos eran machos, mexicanos, tejanos, fuertes. Y llegó una que dijo, mujer al frente, y esa fue Belén Robles. La segunda mujer fue Rosa Rosales. Rosa venía de los grupos y de las luchas de líderes obreros. Y los corporates dijeron, ¡ah! Aquí fue una mujer que lucha contra con las uniones y contra las corporaciones. ¿Qué va a pasar? No pasó nada. Por el contrario, pudo unir esas corporaciones a la lucha obrera y entender que mientras mejor se porte el corporate, mejor trabajo le hace ese trabajador, ese obrero. Esa fue Rosa Rosales. Y nuestra tercera mujer en la lucha ha sido Margaret Moran. Y Margaret llegó en un momento difícil en LULAC, en un momento que LULAC necesitaba una buena administración. Y Margaret ha sido nuestra administración. Margaret ha sido la mujer que fue poco a poco poniendo en su sitio todas las fichas para lograr el éxito y lograr lo que LULAC tiene hoy en día. 3 grandes mujeres. La pregunta que nos hacemos, ¿y qué estamos haciendo nosotras las demás? Eso me lo pregunto yo todos los días. Pregúnteselo usted, ¿qué estamos haciendo nosotras mujeres? Cuando la pobreza es cada día más grande en la mujer latina, cuando nos están maltratando en todas las fronteras a nuestros niños, cuando todos los días vemos el abuso que se está haciendo contra la mujer salariada. Ah, las mujeres están aumentando los empleos. ¿En dónde estás aumentando los empleos? ¿En los part-time? ¿En los fast food? ¿En esas boberías? No, ahí no es que las queremos. Las queremos de ejecutiva como Mayita. Las queremos de presidentas como Margaret. Las queremos al frente de la nación de los Estados Unidos, porque la mujer es la única que puede salvar a América. Y porque la mujer puede salvar a América, voy a presentarles a ustedes a las 10 mujeres de LULAC que este año le dedicamos este evento. Entre son Estel Martínez, Catherine Guzmán, Consuelo Conchita Rodríguez, Nancy Vera, Brenda Estrada, Elizabeth Quiñones y Connie Martínez. Estas mujeres hicieron su trabajo este año. Estas mujeres han luchado por los servicios comunitarios. Esas mujeres se han comprometido en unión a nuestras comisionadas que este próximo año nosotros vamos a acudir a 3 lugares importantes. 1, a la Comisión de Derechos de las Naciones Unidas a pedir como mujeres que se acabe el abuso de las fronteras. 2, a Casablanca a decirle al que está y al que esté aspirando que ya es hora de escucharnos, que no espere una administración al último año de su incumbencia para venir a decir quiero una reforma. A estas alturas ya no es necesario. Hay que cogerlo cuando entran. Ahí es que tenemos que dar duro y exigir que se nos dé la reforma inmigratoria. Y tercero, al Congreso de los Estados Unidos. Ay, cuánto nos pidieron a LULAC, esa campaña que hizo Margaret de Get Out the Vote. Salgan a votar, vayan a votar por sus congresistas y sus senadores. Se sentaron allí y se le olvidó los latinos. No, ahora las mujeres vamos a exigir que se acuerden de las promesas. Según nos hacen ir a las urnas a votar, nosotros vamos a ir al Congreso a decirle, págame, aquí está tu factura, necesito la reforma migratoria. Y estas son las mujeres que han hecho la labor. Y espero que el año que viene todas ustedes, en unión a sus hombres, estén haciendo también lo mismo. Y para culminar, quiero hacerle un reconocimiento muy especial a la mujer que nos dio la oportunidad de estar aquí en muchas ocasiones, que aun cuando yo pueda diferir de ella en política o ella de mí en lo que es las candidaturas o los eventos, es una mujer tan y tan vertical que me da la libertad de yo poder expresarme y decir lo que quiero y hacer el trabajo que hice con las mujeres los últimos años. Me refiero a la mujer de mujeres, a la Madame President Margaret Morán. Viene por acá, se me perdió. Miren, para concluir, aprendamos de Margaret. Aprendamos de estas mujeres. Una de las cosas que a mí me gusta más es la política. Se nota. Pero ¿saben algo? En la política tenemos que aprender algo muy importante. Yo puedo estar en contra tuya, tú puedes estar a favor mío, yo puedo diferir de ti, yo puedo ser demócrata, tú puedes ser republicano, yo puedo ser PNP, tú puedes ser popular. Todas esas cosas pasan. Pero la amistad, la hermandad, y la lucha por los derechos de la mujer no se pueden perder de vista. Nunca pierdan el norte, nunca pierdan el horizonte, porque muchas veces viendo pasar por aquí cualquier pajita se nos olvida a qué vinimos y qué estamos haciendo. En Puerto Rico hay un refrán que a todo guaraguao le llega su pitirre. Pitirre es una ave bien chiquita, tiene un pico finitito y cuando el guaraguao va volando, el pitirre se mete así por debajo y sigue pica, pica, pica y lo tumba. Así es que le digo, seamos nosotros los pitirres y logremos derribar la indiferencia, derribar el obstáculo, derribar a todo aquel que se nos ponga al frente y vamos a lograr, mujeres, ser la punta de lanza que logre la reforma migratoria en esta nación y el sitial que necesitamos las mujeres de respeto, de admiración y sobre todo de protección para nuestros hijos. Muchas gracias.
Este ritmo agita poco a poco, tiene pica pica y también saoco, porque ha nacido del vientre del Caribe y el mundo recibe todo el calor que trae el son montuno. Óyelo y vívelo y baila este montuno bien. Óyelo y vívelo y baila este montuno bien. Hace maravillas en la gente. De jaleo y fiesta.
Quiero llamar aquí a doña Miki Solorio Luna, nuestra comisionada. Y si se encuentra por ahí la pasada VP de Mujeres, Regla González, en unión a Madame President Margaret Morán, dejo con ustedes a Miki en un reconocimiento muy especial.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Elsie. It's an honor to be here with you as the National Vice President of the Far West Region, California, Arizona, Nevada, Utah, and Hawaii. I have the privilege of introducing an award today, a very, very special award. So I hope that even the people that are leaving that understand how important this is, because we're all LULAC members, we all have LULAC consuls. Take that number that you see right here. What does it say? Number what? 85. Take 5 away from 85. 80. We have a recognition today for a consul that is 80, has been in existence 80 years. Now, isn't that wonderful? So today is a special award and a special recognition because we have consul members from El Paso, Texas here. And they represent the consul number 9 that is 80 years old. We realize that this consul was shepherded by no other than the Honorable Belen Robles. So I would like to call the Honorable Belen Robles up here to be with me because I feel honored just to be here standing next to this, the first woman national president of LULAC. And understand the history of Council Number 9. It was an auxiliary of El Paso Council number 8. In 1936, it was chartered in 1932. So from an inception, women were involved in that council. And they had a passion that it was to surface, to motivate the membership throughout the community and face the great challenges of 80 years. My God, I mean, we celebrate 85, and yet they have been around for 85 years. Impressive history of dedication, commitment, and all those great accomplishments. It is indeed my honor to present Belen Robles with this plaque honoring the council in El Paso, Texas, for all their accomplishment. Honorable Belen Robles.
Thank you very much, Mickey. You have no idea how proud I am to be a member of Council Number 9, even though I was not there in 1934. We do have a full delegation of Council Number 9 here present. We have Hortensia Dorado, we have Jessica Olage, we have, ya se me van a olvidar, Patricia Mendoza, and we also have men in our council now. The vice president of our council now is Mr. Ruben Rodriguez, and we have Ryan Rodriguez here too. We have Maria Duran, and we have Elsa Olguin all here to be part of this recognition. But I think it's very important that you recognize that it was Mrs. Esther Machuca who worked very hard to get the women to be members of LULAC. And it was Esther Machuca who was first elected or appointed by the national president in 1937 as the national women's organizer. And she organized the councils of women, not only in Texas, but New Mexico, Colorado, and Arizona, and there formed the basis for what was to become a very strong force within the LULAC community. So to all the great women, not only of Council 9, like Esther Machuca, like Amadita Valdez, like, my goodness, se me va la onda. But all those many women that worked, that formed the foundation, that you see the product of the work, great work of Latina women in this United States and Puerto Rico, and I'm very proud to accept this on their behalf. Muchas gracias.
Bueno, felicidades a todas. Congratulations to all of our honorees. And now to present our next award, please welcome from our sponsor, P&G, the brand manager for U.S. Hispanic, Luis Restrepo.
Thank you very much. Buenas tardes. Good afternoon. It is an honor for me to be here on behalf of P&G to recognize and celebrate the outstanding contributions of this year's Women's Hall of Fame Luncheon honorees. So I'd first like to congratulate Margaret Moran and the entire LULAC team for this amazing 85th LULAC convention. I think this is another incredible, successful LULAC event which P&G is really, really proud to be part of. And as part of our long-standing partnership, one that we really genuinely value and look forward to fostering for many, many years to come. So to each of today's honorees, I'd like to say, first of all, just thank you. Thank you for your hard work, your determination, your commitment to our community. Most importantly, thank you for your continuing commitment to inspire others through your passion, your character, your resilience. It's this inspiration that's so powerful because it awakens in us new possibilities. It transforms how we perceive our own capabilities. And I think more importantly, it's the motivation that we need to make a change. So again, thank you. As I mentioned, P&G has a long-standing partnership with LULAC, and we're particularly delighted to be here today honoring the phenomenal Latinas that are here today. We share that same passion for supporting and empowering the Hispanic community. In fact, P&G's relationship and commitment to the Hispanic community is one that is rooted in understanding the aspirations and the motivations of those that we serve. A testament to such collaboration and engagement is P&G's Orgullosa, which I hope a lot of you have heard about. 3 years ago, we launched Orgullosa with the vision to create something that would celebrate, empower, and fuel Latinas' accomplishments and dreams via an online platform. A platform which I am very, very proud to say is the largest of its kind, and as of last month, it's 1 million members strong across all of our social channels. Thank you. So our goal with Orgullosa is to serve with an authentic reflection of the Latina woman's steadfast spirit. However, in order for us to continue to effectively serve, we need to listen. We've talked to our community and try to find what is the relevant content. We're always trying to engage with them, allowing them to spearhead the evolution of our community. Late last year, for example, we conducted a survey where we learned that 98% of Latinas say that they are proud of their culture. 89% they said are equally, define themselves equally as American and Latina. Yet, more than half told us that they are not represented accurately in the media. Recognizing the strong sense of duality, yet the lack of accurate representation, in February of this year, Orgullosa launched the Nueva Latina campaign. It's a first-of-a-kind campaign showcasing the unique experience of the bicultural modern Latina, the Nueva Latina. The campaign rests on the notion that there is not one singular definition of the Latina experience in the U.S. She's continually toggling between her cultural upbringing and her American life experiences. She carries a unique story made up of rich history, blended cultures, and aspirations. She's the face and reflection of the past, present, and the future. And as a Nueva Latina, she knows that she is leading the way in changing the face of America. Just look around this room and the stories we've heard today, there's no doubt that the ladies here are already changing the face of this country. And while each of you may have a different story, some may have been born in a different country, some may be first, second, or even third generation Americans, at the end of the day, you all share an undeniable bond, which is that bond of being a Latina. And it is you who defines what that means in your life. So we launched this campaign in New York City, and as part of the launch, we brought together a unique Latina experience through a scripted performance we called the Latina Monologues. Through emotion, comedy, of course, because we like being funny, and authenticity, the Nueva Latina Monologues highlighted the pride and the complexities of being Latina and balancing these two cultures. The event was a huge success, and I actually have a short video that I'd love to share with you so you can get a taste of the experience.
Today we're celebrating the launch of the Nueva Latina campaign and the Nueva Latina Monologues. We're super excited. We're celebrating what it means to be bicultural Latina, a modern Latina, and orgullosa of our heritage and our roots.
What is special about being a bicultural Latina? Just imagine the amount of flavor we bring. You know? It's like I can have an incredible conversation with you about whatever you want, but I can dance a mean salsa too. You know, it's like.
I'm proud to be 2 parts Puerto Rican, 1 part Cuban, 1 part Dominican, from New York. And when I see other Latinas, whether they're first generation or third generation, there is an immediate connection and understanding of each other, and that's a nice feeling.
I just love the idea of showing people that we come in all shades and all
hair textures and all sizes and colors, and I love representing that and being a part of that. So that's what the Nueva Latina campaign is about, so I'm happy to be here.
The inspiration for the Nueva Latina monologues came from my own journey, but the journey of many other Latinas who are considered themselves bicultural modern Latinas living in the U.S.
It's like I'm juggling two different people out there sometimes. One likes to go this way, a veces, and the other likes to go that way sometimes. But you know what that means? That I got the best of two worlds, Isabel.
Hola a todos mis fans de Facebook, de la página Orgullosa. Soy Rosalind Sánchez, aquí desde Nueva York. Se les quiere.
So as you can see, it was a really fun event, especially for me. There was one picture in there where I was the only lucky man in a picture with many talented women. I sent that to my mother. She was very proud. Since that launch event in February, I can tell you that the response on our Nueva Latina campaign has been outstanding. So before I close, I did want to share one more video with you guys that I think effectively captures in a powerful way the Nueva Latina spirit and the movement.
What it means to be a Nueva Latina is
The music, it's the people.
you're out there, just breaking walls.
A Nueva Latina is fearless. She's becoming a force in this country.
The Nueva Latina has new stories to tell. I am a Nueva Latina.
So, to all you Nueva Latinas in the room, on behalf of Orgullosa, I'd invite you to strengthen our community and our movement by joining the conversation and giving us a like on facebook.com/Orgullosa and follow us on Twitter @Orgullosa. And if you've not done so already, please take a visit by the P&G Refresh Lounge at the Expo. We have some great free product that I'm sure some of you already have from Tide, Downy, Pantene, Puffs, Metamucil, and Vidal Sassoon. There's also some games. I'm sure some of you have noticed the photo booth, and this is a group that really loves selfies, so please take advantage of that as well. And finally, in closing, I'd just like to give a sincere thank you from P&G to LULAC. We really look forward to many, many more years of working hand in hand with the purpose of enabling and celebrating the positive impact that Latinas are making in our community today. Again, congratulations to all the honorees. So before I leave you all, it's my understanding I have the opportunity to honor of presenting a very special award. So last year we gave the Mujer con la Falda Bien Puesta award, as you guys know, and this year's nominee is very, very deserving. Wait till you hear this list. The Mujer con la Falda Bien Puesta award recognizes an outstanding Hispanic woman who's distinguished herself, both through her professional career as well as her commitment to the community. I'm convinced that this year's winner never sleeps. She's a graduate student. She's a VP for Phi Kappa Phi Honor Society. She's a Pearson National Fellow. She's a community activist. She is the Texas LULAC Deputy Director for Young Adults. She's the founder of the Texas Collegiate LULAC Conference. She currently oversees more collegiate LULAC councils than any other deputy director in the nation. And it doesn't end there. This woman is also a full-time mom to a bright little 6-year-old girl. And as you probably have guessed, she's also her daughter's Girl Scout Daisy Troop leader. So please join me in congratulating Cristina Garcia as this year's Mujer con la Falda Bien Puesta winner.
Thank you all very much for attending this luncheon. This is the conclusion of our luncheon. It's been my pleasure to be your mistress of ceremony. I know that there's a lot to do. I see some people have left. There's a lot to do. I know you want to take advantage of it. Thank you to everyone who stayed for the whole presentation. Thank you very much. Fuerza Latina.
gozo. No te dejes engañar por lo que parece hermoso. El amor no es solo sexo, el amor no es solo gozo. El amor no es solo sexo, el amor no es solo gozo. Que si te quiero te dice, que sin ti muero te habla, que eres mi vida te dice, mil chulerías te habla. Palabras que se funden como el río y con el mar. Y dice, es mentiroso ese hombre, es mentiroso. 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 Una tiene que aprender a mirar muy bien la cosa. Una tiene que aprender a mirar muy bien la cosa. No te dejes engañar por amor color de rosa. No te dejes engañar por amor color de rosa. Que sin ti muero te dice que tú eres todo. Te habla que me perdone, te dice que no lo vuelve a hacer. Palabras que se funden como el río y con el mar. Y dice, es mentiroso ese hombre, es mentiroso. Es mentiroso ese hombre, es mentiroso. Ay. Es mentiroso ese hombre, es mentiroso. Es mentiroso ese hombre, es mentiroso. Que si mueres, que yo soy todo, que te perdone, que no lo vuelvo a hacer. Que si me quiere, que si me muere, yo soy todo, su chulería, no me aguanta, que me perdone, que no lo vuelvo a hacer. Que sin ti muero te dice que tú eres todo, te habla que me perdone, te dice que no lo vuelvo a hacer. Palabras que se funden como el río y con el mar. Y dice, es mentiroso, es mentiroso. Que si te mueres, que yo soy todo, que te perdone, que no lo vuelvo a hacer. ¡Epa! Es mentiroso. Que si me quiere, que si se muere, que soy su vida, que no lo vuelvo a hacer. Que si me quiere, que si me muere, que yo soy todo, su chulería, que no me aguanta, que lo perdone, que no lo vuelvo a hacer.
we bring in ours, because it's stupid to keep bringing that big ass key. Don't go crazy, Ray.